Yo guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to paint verdigris on your miniatures. First off, take some lilac oxide from GW, go out into the garden and it off over the fence, then get yourself a real paint. We're going to use some Sotek green. This is a really nice sort of dark teal blue color. We're going to turn this into a glaze. So just on your wet palette, take some clean, fresh water, add plenty of it until you get consistency like I've got here. And if you like this video, please press subscribe and hit the bell button. Who knows? You might like the next video too. Once you've got your paint thinned down to a glaze, go back to the miniature and start putting this into the recesses. Normally when you're looking at verdigris, so that's like a greenish oxidized rust, you find it more often than not in the recessed areas where the cleaning hasn't quite been so good. It's sort of built up over time. So that's really where you want to paint it in now. The reason we've thinned it down to a glaze and are putting it in like this is because we can do several passes. So if you want one area of the miniature to have a little bit more of this on, you can add several coats to build up the opacity. If you just want a nice little suggestion of it being there, one pass will do the trick. No issues whatsoever. Keep going until you've got enough of this on the miniature that you're happy with. This is a pretty organic process. You can just add as much of it as you want or as little as you want. And really, I think it adds quite a lot of personality to a miniature. Certainly on this guy, there's loads of gold. It stands out quite a lot, but this really just tones it down a little bit and brings those colors all back together again. So now we've got that down, it's looking much better. Now I'm going to take some sickly skin from P3. If you tend not to use those paints, you can use Rakarth Flesh from GW. It's an okay substitute. You know, as long as you get something that looks a little bit like this, and more importantly, you've glazed it out to about this consistency, you'll be okay. Now, when you're applying this to miniature, be quite sparing. We've just done one entire set of passes with that previous color to ensure we've got variation in our verdigris. If you cover the whole thing up with this, well, there was really no point in doing that, and you may as well have just used that lilac oxide right from the start. But add as much or as little as this as you want. I tend to add it more in areas that will hold water. Maybe they've got a ledge like some of the bits here on his armor plate or something similar like that. You can do it in streaks and add like running bits of rust if you want. But either way, when you're finished, here's what you'll end up with. Now, if you like those hazard stripes and you have clicked the bell button, soon you'll have a hazard stripes tutorial coming your way. So that's something to look out for, isn't it? But there you are. That's how to paint verdigris. You can use this on any kind of non-silver metallic essentially. Looks a bit weird on silver, but gold, brass, copper, anything along those sorts of lines, this works really well. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. We'll see you soon.